since August of last year, Custom and Border Patrol have seized more than 20,000 pounds of deadly fentanyl. That's enough to kill as many as 1,000 people in this country. 20,000 pounds of fentanyl. It's a killer. It's a flat killer. 20,000 pounds of deadly fentanyl. That's enough to kill as many as 1,000 people in this country.
What? No.
Our problems at the border didn't arise overnight and they're not going to be solved overnight. It's a difficult problem. It's clear that immigration is a political issue that extreme Republicans are always going to run on. But now they have a choice. They can keep using immigration to try to score political points, or they can help solve the problem. They can help solve the problem and come together to fix the broken system. When it comes to immigration, it seems like it's a better issue for them than trying to solve it. Look, we need more resources to secure the border. Yet again, extreme Republicans have said no. Many Republicans agree we should do something. But it's time to stop listening to their inflammatory talk. And it's time to look at their record. As I've always done when I'll sit down with anyone who in good faith wants to fix our broken immigration system. And it's hard. It's hard on the best of circumstances. But if the most extreme Republicans continue to demagogue this issue and reject solutions, I'm left with only one choice: to act on my own, do as much as I can on my own to try to change the atmosphere. Immigration reform used to be a bipartisan issue. We can make it that way again. It's not only the right thing to do, it's economically a smart thing to do. That's why immigration reform is supported by everyone. Think of this now. I want to remind the public. Immigration reform is supported by the American labor movement, unions. It's supported by religious leaders. It's supported by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. We can secure our border, fix the immigration system to be orderly, fair, safe, and humane. We can do all this while keeping lit the torch of liberty that has led generations of immigrations to America. Many of our forebears, many of yours. We can do this by remembering who we are. You've heard me say this a million times. We're the United States of America. The idea of this is beyond our capacity. I just don't buy. We can do anything if we do it together. Look, if you think about it, there's not a whole lot of countries people would rather live in than here. No, I mean it sincerely. I think about this, and I think this is sometimes the team looks at me like maybe I'm out of my mind here, but all kidding aside, if you just said tomorrow, all right, for the next year you can move to any country you want without any questions, how many people do you think are going to leave the United States? And I can name any of the 140-some countries I've been to. There's more than that. I think a lot would be willing to leave and come here. So there's a rationale. There has to be an orderly process and a rationale to it. And so there's a lot to be done. And think about it. Even back in days when it's so easy to demagogue this issue. It's so easy to demagogue it. And you hear, a number of our friends, the MAGA Republicans, talking about, they don't even want me speaking English anymore. They want me speaking da-da-da. They're gonna take over my community, my native, they, whoever they are at the time. Well, that's what a lot of folks went through when they got here, going all the way back to the 1800s. It's not new. It's part of it's human nature and fear, but there's got to be an orderly way. And I know we can make it much, much better.
Mr. President, why did you decide that now is finally the right time to visit the southern border? Republicans have been calling on you to do this since the beginning.
Because Republicans haven't been serious about this at all. Come on. They haven't been serious about this at all. I wanted to make sure that I knew what the outcome, at least the near outcome, was on Title 42 before I went down. We don't have that yet, so I had to operate. I don't like Title 42. But it's the law now. I have to operate within it. My prediction is, it's nothing particularly insightful about this, Title 42 is going to go away before the end of the year in terms of the Supreme Court, my prediction. And then we're going to have to use Title 8. 8, right? Am I right? Yeah, Title 8. 8, 9. And which we can implement what we're doing here plus some other things.